Hello everyone. Welcome to the showcase of Pug's new Battle Royale resource. It's all about virtual reality and having competitive fun with friends. This resource is set up just like Pug's other resources and works best with Pug's other resource, Paintball, as you can set them both to be used in VR instead of a PDU third eye. Pug's new Battle Royale is meant to be just a side game to play in your roleplay server when things are on a downtime or you just want to have fun battling it out against other players in your server. It also makes for a great time as a major server event.
They're like XQC Jungle Juice.
Oh my gosh, that was brutal. Jesus.
To play the Battle Royale, you and your friends will need to join up through the VR headset or through a PD depending on your configuration. If you are choosing to do the VR option, players can start a game from anywhere on the map. You can set wagers if you want to make it competitive or no wagers just for fun. When the match starts, you will be on a plane flying over the Cayo Perico Island. You will first get a cool little cinematic camera showing you the entire Cayo Perico Island. This resource is supplied with a free Cayo Perico Island loader, and other Cayo Perico Islands will work if you already have one. All players are also placed in an instance as well to avoid confliction with other players who may be on the island already. Once in the plane, you can look around and jump whenever you're ready. When you jump, a sound effect plays and adds a cool touch to your leap. Pug has made a cool little feature allowing you to use and release your parachute as many times as you like until you reach your designated landing. Once you're on the ground, the hunt for weapons and loot begins. Your weapon wheel will be available to use and weapons can be selected through here after they have been picked up. Pug has designed a weapon system familiar to other shooter games that allows each player to hold up to 2 primary weapons at a time. If the player exceeds the 2 primary weapons, either the weapon the player has in their hand will be swapped out for the weapon they are trying to pick up, or a random primary weapon in their weapon wheel will be swapped out upon picking up another. There are also many non-primary weapons you can pick up that do not affect your weapon limit as well, though. The non-primary weapons are weapons such as grenades, C4, rocket launchers, grenade launchers, melee weapons, etc. Another super nice feature Pug has made is a clean user interface UI on the bottom left corner just above the mini-map to track your kills, the shrinking circle status, and the number of players remaining. The icon for when the circle is on cooldown and when the circle is shrinking changes based on its status to better indicate when one or the other is happening. Pug has also created a helpful UI element indicating the closest weapon, ammo, or item for you to pick up, as well as adding an outline to items making it easier to find. Another feature in the UI Pug has made shows when your weapon's magazine is low on ammo and you need to reload. Just like in familiar Battle Royale games, when the zone appears in the beginning, you have a countdown time until the zone begins to shrink. Before the game starts, players can choose this countdown time and change the pace of the game by changing how fast the cooldowns in between each circle shrinking is. Players can choose from a 2-minute cooldown, a 1 and 1 2-minute cooldown, a 1-minute cooldown, and a 30-second cooldown. The zone will always be random every single game due to a smart techniques Pug has came up with. Players will need to stay within the shrinking circle zone marked on the map. Going outside this zone will slowly drain your health and add a stormy weather effect along with a blurry screen effect. When a player dies during the Battle Royale, all of the weapons, ammo, and items will shoot out of the player for other players to pick up and loot. If it is the player's first death, and there are still more than 3 players alive in the Battle Royale, the player will be sent to the Gulag Arena, where they will have the chance to fight another opponent or capture the flag placed at the center of each arena before the other opponent to be sent back to the Royale and have a second chance at victory. Every game, a random Gulag arena map is chosen from 5 different arena maps. This resource is very configurable and comes with a lot of features pre-configured, such as 800 plus pre-configured loot locations around the island, 31 vehicle spawn locations pre-configured around the island, and 3 helicopter spawn locations pre-configured around the island. Pug has made 7 unique Royale items that give special advantages, such as a UAV tablet item you can use to display a red dot on the position of every player in the Royale. This red dot will be on your map and will fade in and out for 30 seconds long, displaying the location of your enemy. Other unique Royale items include 3 bulletproof armors that adds a physical clothing vest and has 150 and 20 health that breaks after it receives enough damage, slurp juice that regenerates health, armor, and gives a short speed boost to the player, and finally a super jump item that gives the player a short 30-second super jump ability. Finally, I want to thank you all for watching Pug's July Battle Royale resource release. I hope that you all have a wonderful day and enjoy the resource if you decide to pick it up. I will see you all in next month's release. Goodbye.
No. Nice. Whoever that was. Oh, I saw you. Oh, man.
Ain't no way.
Bro, what the
Ain't
fuck
no
is
way.
this shit?
Ain't no
fucking
way.
show.
I just.
Fuck